Hey, so quick tip from Rusty Guns. Uh, Basically, taking your gun apart. As you take your gun apart, whether you're field stripping it or you're taking it a little further down to do major cleaning or repair or something, uh, this might be something you might be wanting to do, which is as you take the gun apart, set the pieces down in the order that you take them apart in, okay? Uh, and just line them all the way out. That way, when you go to put the gun back together, you put it back in the opposite order that you took it apart. Couple reasons this is good is because you now put the gun back together the way you took it apart, but also now you won't be having any lost parts. You're putting all the parts out in front of you. You know right where they're at. You're not throwing them all in a little jar and then trying to figure out where'd that pin come from and going like this trying to find a hole for it. You know exactly where it came from. It came from my trigger. You know, I know where these two go together. I know where everything goes. So that's a good thing to do, because this is not a car engine. Having extra parts and bolts and screws and whatever is not a good thing when you get done. Everything needs to go somewhere. So if you get done putting your gun together and you have a pin left over, you did something wrong and you need to figure out where that pin goes, because the last thing you want is your gun to blow up in your face. Okay, so any extra parts is not a good thing. Make sure they all go back where they're supposed to. One of the things that can help you with your gun or another gun, one of your other guns, is if you've heard of Chilton's car manuals, well, there's a car manual for guns. Basically, you have your exploded drawings of guns in here, and it will have virtually almost every type of gun that you could be looking for. And if it doesn't have that exact gun, it probably has a model that is extremely similar, because you would be amazed how many guns are actually similar to one another. But that's pretty much it for today. That's your quick tip. You take your gun apart, lay your pieces out in the order you take them apart. That way you don't lose anything and you put it back in the opposite direction. Thanks a lot, everybody. God bless.